cerebellum, also known as the Stevenson Sports Center. This is the place of motor skills, balance, and coordination. This is the corpus callosum, also known as Stevenson's link. The corpus callosum connects the two central hemispheres of the brain.
This is the hippocampus, otherwise known as the Club Activities Information Board. The hippocampus is responsible for all memory, and this board reminds all students of the upcoming events.
This is the administration mechanical room, which is also the hypothalamus of the brain. The hypothalamus of the brain is in charge of the basic biological needs, which are hunger, thirst, and body temperature.
I'm Jenna Evans, and I'm a Stevenson varsity cheerleader, and I represent the motivation of the limbic system. Go! The brain.
This is the foreign language office where we learn to comprehend other languages, just like the Wernicke's area of the brain.
The nurse's office is the reticular formation of the brain because it monitors pain perception, breathing, and sleep and arousal for the school.
Welcome to the ILC. This is also known as the cerebral cortex, which is in charge of info processing of the brain. We use the ILC to info process information for ourselves.
The study rooms in the resource center are like the cerebrum of the brain because we come here to have complex thoughts and to study our classes. The cerebrum's in charge of complex thought in the brain.
Welcome to the attendance office, where we get our ID pictures taken. The attendance office is just like the occipital lobe because they take our ID pictures, which are helping with our visual processing and help us remember faces. When we have ID pictures, people can tell who we are by recognizing our faces.
This is the math science office. The math science office represents the left hemisphere of the brain because the left hemisphere is responsible for math, science, and logic and thoughts of our brain.
This is student activities. It coordinates all the movement of Stevenson High School, just like the PONS, which coordinates all the motor activities in the brain.
This is 2400. It represents the thalamus of the brain because it is in charge of all activities that go on in Stevenson. Just like the thalamus is in charge of all of the things that go on in the brain, which is the sensory switchboard.
This is the radio station. It is also known as the temporal lobe of the brain. It represents the temporal lobe because it represents auditory processing of the brain.
This is the fitness center. It represents the amygdala of the brain because it's filled with aggression and fear.
Welcome to the band and choir rooms of Stevenson. This is where all the music happens. This is just like the right hemisphere of the brain because the right hemisphere is in charge of all the creativity of the brain, just like music.